Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to Stationeers. Welcome back to our Let's Learn series here in Stationeers. It is a new year, so welcome to 2026, and I hope you are having a safe, wonderful, and successful start to the new year. I know I am. I've been on vacation. I've enjoyed myself. I've had fun. I've been able to relax, think about a lot of things, and all that good stuff. So, that being said, if you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you are a returning member, welcome to you as well. It's great to have you all here, hanging out with me, having fun, learning new things, learning what to do, what not to do, all that good stuff. As usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of this wonderful video. And for those of you that have commented in the last couple of videos about the furnace and the Regent that came from the furnace in the last couple of episodes, thank you for the information. That is really good to know. It's really good information to have. I was wondering what the Regent was for and what it would do and what you did with it. So thank you for that. That's great to know, and I shall really keep that endeavor to keep that in mind. And I did not know that you could actually put the Regent back in the furnace to make the full steel, the full item you were trying to make. So that's good to know. So thank you for that information. Because it's a new year, I decided what we would do is we would start over. We would start fresh because when we blew up the furnace, in the last couple of episodes, it kind of messed up the game save. I don't know why. I know Stationeers is technically still early. I'd say early development. I'd say maybe beta stage at this point. I don't know if they consider it a full-on release yet or not. But it's still a good game. And I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit more, and with all your help as well, I'm learning more and I'm getting a little more confident in this game. So thank you for that. So it is a new year, and I thought we'd start over, start fresh, and we'd try to relax and enjoy it and have fun. Maybe build ourselves a beautiful base, learn about the engine a little bit more and its logic and all that good stuff. So with that being said, we'll go ahead, we'll grab our coffee, our donuts, our bagels, our egg McMuffins, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, our favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack from our favorite local mom and pop coffee shop as we get into our landing pod and get ready to descend to the planet. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll start our new game. I'm going to go Donut Flats. Okay, I'll go Donut Flats just because it seems to be a little bit easier there for me. All right, well, so we'll start with that. We're starting on Mars. I'm going to do easy just because I'm still new at this, and that's what I feel comfortable with right now. I'm going to say NGP. Let's learn together. All right, so this will be season 3. So we're going to go standard. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense to me. Wait, did they update that already? No. Okay. So, okay, I see what they did. Oh, okay. So you can play as a community. Cool. That means it is. Yeah, that's right. This does have multiplayer in it. All right. So we'll go ahead, and we'll load this game in. We'll drop to the planet Mars. Elon Musk said he'd have it done by 2030 something, and I don't think he will. We'll probably beat him to it in the game. I'm just playing. I know he'd said something about being on Mars by 2030, 2030, something like that. off. We don't need our lamp. Okay, so here we are, right here, ladies and gents. We already know what we need to do, so let's get cracking. Those darn iron frames, would you? There we go. Alright. Got ourselves some iron frames. Let's give ourselves plenty of room to do what we need to do here. We'll plop down the center of our base right here. Okay, that's center. So this block here is going to be our center of our base. That'll be the exact center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I have an idea for what I want to do for our base overall. So now I will fill you guys in on that in just a moment. Let me do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. We'll build our power. That's 2, 4. Alright. And we'll keep some frames. We'll keep some frames because we're going to need them for other things. You know what? I'm just going to actually... There we go. Do this. I'm going to grab my wrench. And I said that's going to be the exact opposite of our base, right? The exact center right there. There, that'll make it easier for me to see. Alright, so we need iron sheets. We need this one here. Okay. I'm just getting this welded up real quick, folks. Okay, there we go. Put our welder away for now. Don't need it yet. Alright, so let's grab our Did I not do it right? Let's see, electric. Bring this one down too. Alright. Don't worry, we'll put these on mounts and everything, so. Okay. Grab the solar panel. Oh, I missed one. It's okay, I thought I had that. I thought I welded that one up. That's alright, we'll fix that. That'll only take us a couple of seconds to do, right? There we go. Put our welder away, grab our solar panel. Okay, now we'll do the flipperoonie. Okay. Got a solar panel. Woohoo! Oh, actually, wait a minute. Crowbar. Okay, now we just need the hand drill. So it looks like we put the like we put this in the wrong place. All right. Yeah. Okay. Turn the light on so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, so now let's see. Let's put a. I'm gonna throw the power charger for the battery charger for now. I'll throw that right here. And I will throw the APC. I think I'll throw it right here. Okay. Alright, so we'll grab you. Grab you. Grab our wire and wire cutters. Needs to be curve. Straight. That. All right. That gives us power to that. Hmm? And you're probably thinking, well, hey, wait a minute. You forgot the solid generator. And well, I did, but I didn't. All right. Let me see. So if our power is there, that means we put our... Yeah, that means we can put the furnace... Yeah, okay. These away. Grab these two. Put the arc furnace here. Put the autolaithe right there. And if you folks will give me just a moment to... yeah, give me just a moment, folks. Real quick, I will be right back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Check where we are. I am sorry. Not think. I did not think it would take me that long. I had a customer that I had to take care of. All right, so you just make sure I didn't just screw us up here. All right, cool. Okay, so what was he doing? Oh yes. All right. But yeah, I had a customer to take care of, and normally I do my recording early morning before work, but today I'm running a little bit behind on things. You can probably tell. All right, so let's grab our welder, grab some sheets. Grab some cable because we know we're gonna need it. Put those in there. Okay, we know we need plastic sheets for you. And don't worry, we will put down the solid fuel generator. Okay. Autolaithe is going to take a screwdriver. And we got to weld it, wire it up. Okay, we got our autolaithe. Grab our wire cutters. Our handy dandy wire cutters. And do this. That. And we'll do that. Right. Okay, so that means we can smelt resources and we can actually start the process of refining those ingots and making components that we need. Do this. Flip you on. Grab our batteries. Stuff one in there. Stuff one in there. Okay. So your solid generator. Grab our iron frames here real quick. As I told you, I would take care of our iron frame issue here. Our solid generator issue. Grab my welder real quick. It does not make sense for us to lose our solid fuel generator over something stupid. There we go. Okay. All right, so this goes that. And grab our wire cutters, our cable, there we go. That's now hooked in. As you can see, I'm learning how to not make things big at the start. Okay. So that means at the start of the day, we're going to be able to go ahead and do some mining. Grab those. Portable generator. Speaking of mining. Alright, so we shall do... yeah. Okay. Grab our drill. Shut off our miner and let's go. We need to grab oxide, volatile, iron. Well, actually, we need to make some more parts before we can build the furnace. But there's oxide there, it's good to know. One thing that's taking me some time to get used to is the fact that you don't have a GPS system, really. You do, but you don't. The GPS system in Stationeers is not like in Space Engineers, where you can detect resources, or deposits with your hand drill or an ore detector, and then you can make a GPS marker at that location. Okay, there's some coal. Stationeers does not do that. It doesn't, at least it doesn't work that way, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Need some gold. It's just something that I'm noticing, and you know, as I play games like this, I like to document differences with other games and things like that, and what I think could be better or done better. Things I think developers have done that are pretty good. And there are things about Stationeers I actually do think are better, and you know, perhaps the developers of other games would do well to I got it without having to use my jetpack that time. Cool. And there are things that other games could, developers of other games could look at here that Stationeers developers have done really well at RocketWorks, and they could take some lessons from that too. Okay, it's ice. It's over here. Iron, we need that. I'll grab a couple of stacks of iron. Okay. Alright, so now all we need is copper. Oxide. So before people think that I'm just automatically attacking the game, I'm not really. As much as there are things in Stationeers that do frustrate me, I don't really get mad. It's not something I really get mad over. Because at the end of the day, it's just, you know, forcing me to adapt. Copper. So no. It forces me, you know, developers have done things with this game that are definitely forcing me to rethink a few things as to how I do it, and that's good. I like that. This time I gotta use the jetpack. This time I had to use my jetpack, guys. Okay. Turn my light off. Grab my... This one, now this is something that... When I first bought Stationeers, you couldn't... You had to have the beacon out. In order for this to work. But now they've put it right in the lander. A beacon signal right in the lander. Which I do actually like. Because it's one less battery you do have to worry about in the short term. Alright, now we can get home, we can smelt this stuff up, and we can get ready to build the furnace. And we'll be able to talk about what we want to do. Haha, we did it. Huzzah, as Sheldon would say. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I am a fan of the Big Bang Theory. I thought that was an awesome sauce show. And I think it is a shame. Well, do that one first. I think it is a shame that that show is no longer around, but it was a good show. Lasted, good 6 or 7 seasons, maybe 8. I think they could have gone even further with it, but you know, it is what it is. Turn my light on so y'all can see what we're doing here. Well, that is smelting. I will go and pop this thing of coal in there so we don't have to worry about it. I won't turn the solid generator on. I'll just put it in there. See? We're thinking smart. So yeah, when I put all that into all the oxide and volatile into the furnace the last couple episodes, the reason why the furnace blew up is because it's too high a pressure. And so it was cool to see it do it. You know, because I was kind of curious what that would look like, and so we got to see that. But I did, you know, for those of you in the comments who commented that, yeah, I put too much in, yeah, I even said it in the last in that episode. I think I put too much in, which I knew I did. So, but I did not know that the Regent was just the unmade steel. So that's pretty cool. Developers, I'm glad they actually did it that way, because that means you could stuff it into a furnace and, you know, at 900 degree temperature and still do it. So that's good. So that to me is a savior. That in there. Nothing like a good cup of coffee in the morning. I like myself a good fresh cup of coffee.
Power low.
Really, Tias? Thank you. Power low. Thank you, Tias. For those who don't know, Tias is what I call my suit, my AI suit in Stationeers. I actually got the name from another YouTuber who He was doing a series in Space Engineers, and his suit he'd call Tius, and his drone that he made he'd call Potatoes. I thought that was kind of funny. Made for a good set of episodes though, because it's always some banter between Potatoes and Tius and the YouTuber, and that was always funny to watch, listen to. So it gives me a goal to ascend to as well. For those who have mentioned, it would be cool to have music. By the way, in the episodes, music is coming. I still have, like I said in yesterday's City Skylines episode, I still have a couple of things I need to clear, clear with legal and whatnot. Make sure everything is legal and we do it correctly. So, I am looking into that, and hopefully we'll have some cool music in the episodes really soon. So, because I'll kind of want to do that, have those for live stream, have music for live streams too. So. Thought I'd mention that to you guys. Okay. All the copper being smelted. The one thing I do wish that the mining belt could do is give you more slots for more ore resources, so you could mine more stacks. But it's okay. It's all good. But it would have been nice to have some more slots. That's okay. I mean, it's not a showstopper or anything like that. So. Iron all smelted. So I'm not like completely worried about that one anyway. Now I know there's mods out there I could actually use that actually would increase the stackable number. That might be something I think about. I think I have one of them. But I do understand they have a limit that they set and that they thought would be best set, and that's fine. Base Engineers does have a limit as to how much you can carry in your personal inventory as well. I am not complaining about that. Alright, so now we got our solid fuel generator up, we've got power going, we've got our autolaithe up, we've got our arc furnace up. Right. So the next things we need to work on is setting up the area for the furnace. Because I don't want that near the power. We don't want that going boom again. So 6 volatile, according to what, well, Gemini says, which is Google's AI, they're saying 6 volatiles to 3 oxide would get us to 900 degrees kilopascals for the furnace, and would keep it stable for us to be able to make steel. You guys can tell me what you think of that, if that's the right amount for the consistency for volatile and oxide. But that's what Google's AI was telling me. So I'll let you guys tell me if you think that's right for steel. As far as the to get it to keep the temperature at 900 degrees consistent. "21 grams ago." Go. And we're critical. That's going to be coming. I do kind of want to get a platform made a room made so that we can clear things off too. Okay, good. Light's coming our way. Can turn that off. We'll have light in just a moment, folks. Daylight's here. Okay, I got that right. All right, cool. All right. So in the next episode, we'll put the furnace up, probably. I might go a little bit extra today just to make sure. I got to learn how to do cuts in my episodes so that I can cut out pauses and stuff when needed. That's something I got to learn how to do. Turn that off. That's a big hog of power. Alright. Okay, and let's make some iron frames. Make 50. And by the way, the issue I was talking about in the episode when we blew up the furnace about all of a sudden the stack's only going up to 30. Some of you said that it was because there are certain items have a limitation of how much you can stack per item. That does make sense. But I should have been able to stack up to 50 steel metal 50 iron frames and iron sheet and things like that. When I restarted the game, that corrected that. So I think that was just a glitch in the system in the game caused by the furnace explosion. So I just wanted to make sure I clarified that. Make 50 iron frames. No, actually, I could put the greenhouse over there too. Yeah, that makes sense actually. We are going to need to get that part of our system going too so that we can survive. Must be out of iron. Alright, that's fine. Okie dokie, so let's actually map this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4, 5. Grab my... wrong one. Angle grinder. Okay. We'll have to go and grab more iron. Okay. Grab some more iron sheets real quick. Okay. Alright, so yeah, so that's gonna be where that's gonna go, so yeah. For bum bum. Okay, so we'll do this. Turn me lamp on, headlight on. Do that. There. Yes, I know I need more iron frames. And iron walls. Alright. Put our welder back. Iron frames. Iron walls. There we go. The window in. Ah, there we go. Alright, I think I got it all. Thought I did. Oh well. Okay, I think I got it all now, though. So the first thing I want to do is we want to build our walls. Okay. Put them in the ceiling too. Okay, so this,
Power critical.
Alright, let's go change our power real quick, folks. That way TS will not harass us about that. Okay.
Hydration critical.
That figures. Okay, that's good. And I am sorry about that. I will let go another 20 minutes. Cover for me being away. Okay, so what am I missing? I guess I can start putting glass in here. Okay. There, and once we get this part done, it'll make life a little bit easier for us. Okay, that one needs iron. Alright. So we only have a couple, one or two that still need iron. Sheets. That is good. Grab our wrench. Our handy dandy wrench. This. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Awesome. Now, how many... here's a question I have. Maybe somebody out there knows the answer. Some of you smart folks out there might know the answer to. How many storms... How many storms does it take for this big lander to get blown away? I know how many storms it takes a small one. How many storms does it take the big one there? Okay, those are now inside. I'm pretty sure some of you in this lovely community of ours probably has a pretty good idea the answer to that question. In fact, I'm almost willing to bet you probably do. Okay. That's two. And I'm just bringing in all of our crates here and everything. More to protect us from my paranoia. I mean, we'll fix it all when we get to that point, but But yeah, how many storms does it take to get rid of, for that big lander to go away, get blown away? Pretty sure some of my members are gonna know that one. Some of my subscribers are gonna know that answer. You guys are pretty smart people, so I do not see why you wouldn't. All right, got it all in, so I'm not gonna worry about that so much now. Oh, and grab some more of what we need here. More iron. Let's go grab ourselves some more iron, folks. So yeah, if you guys know the answer, I'd be curious to know that. I'm sure somebody out there does. This. Okay, that's nitrous. You know what? Let's grab a little bit of silicon while we're right here. We are going to need the silicon anyway for glass sheets. Okay, got some silly stuff. For those who don't know, I call silly stuff, I call silicon silly stuff all the time. And I gotta admit, I really don't know why I do. Just do. Said it one time, and I don't know why, but it's stuck. Copper. Ah, iron right here. All right. I think we need any more of the other stuff yet. head back. So yeah, I ended up calling silicon silly stuff in Space Engineers. I don't know. I guess I was kind of saying it as a joke, and it was funny, and it caught on and stuck. Ever since, I've called silicon silly stuff. If that makes any sense. And maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I am known for being a little odd like that. Alright. Get this iron smelted up real quick, folks. We'll get our handy dandy room shelter taken care of so that we don't have to worry about it. That's fast. Our handy dandy shelter, as I like to call it. Got about 5 minutes. So I went a little bit over today. Just usually I really record for each episode for about an hour, but I went a little over today just to just to give you guys that extra few minutes that I had to take take care of the customer. But usually this won't happen. I do have to learn how to edit my videos. I promise I will do. Oh, that's actually going quick. Okay. Smelt this up, and then we'll smelt that silly stuff real quick. That'll be that. I was listening to old commercials last night. Commercials from when I was a kid, and it was funny to hear them today. Some of them are just hilarious. I don't know why. It was fun to listen to them. Maybe it's the nostalgia of it. I don't know. Okay, last batch of iron to smelt. Then we gotta just smelt up the silly stuff real quick. get our room, our shelter sealed up fully so that we don't have to worry about that. Get a door on it so that we don't have to worry about the elements. Yeah. All right. Iron. Make ourselves some iron sheets here real quick. Okay, 10, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we got iron sheets. Okay. That's more likely that we're out of silver. Or silly stuff for that, and that's okay. Alright. This way, go this way. Hey, hey, we're gonna go this way, yeah. Okay.
Power low.
Telling us power's low, it's fine. Ooh, that was dangerous. Yeah, that would not have been good if that had blown up. And my luck, it would have too, so. Okay. Alright. You out of the doorway. Alright, let me find our electrical supply. Residential. Yeah, I don't need that yet. Let's see where. Hydroponics. Actually, it's the airlock I need. Let's. Damn door. There we go. I need plastic sheets. Fortunately for you, I have some. There we go. We got a door. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and we'll call it here. We got ourselves a shelter. So that is actually really good. We're not going to lose anything now. So that's even better. So we'll go ahead and we'll leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I do apologize for the little pause at the beginning of the episode. I will try to do better on that. But if you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet guinea pig, pet dragon, pet salamander, pet koala bear, or panda bear, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, by sharing the link to the channel with others, it does help this wonderful channel grow, and it does help our wonderful community grow as well. And I do hope that you all have a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your day and week this week. And to all of you who may have missed it, I do wish you all a safe, happy, successful, and wonderful new year as well. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next episode of Let's Learn Together here in Stationeers. Happy gaming.